What's up, Wildflowers? Sunday, April 19th. So, this has never happened before, but this is part two of this card pull. I just filmed the whole card pull, and at the very end of it, I just got this wave of, like, that's not what we're doing here. And so I had to sit with the card for a little bit, and I talked about this card in the sense, well, I started the first video with, it's Sunday, April 19th, and we're on this cusp of this Aries season ending and the Taurus season beginning. And I talked about taking the Aries fire, right, and the passion and the impulsivity of Aries, and transitioning it into this grounding Taurus energy. And I started talking about like planning and like all the work you have to do when you plant a seed. We've got the dragonfly here, better than you can imagine. And this reminded me of having a seed planted underground, and how when you plant a ground, you need patience and you need to do the work. And when I sat with the card, it made me feel like the message is actually less about doing the work and planning right now, and more about having faith. Because when we try to control the outcome so heavily, right, which is a little bit counterintuitive than what I might talk about with manifesting and goal setting, sometimes our view of what we can do is so limited. And we think about setting these goals, and if I want to set a goal for $85 million, my brain starts telling me that's impossible. But why? There are people with more than $85 million. Why can't I have $85 million? Right? Like, because when I think of what I would do with that, I would take care of generations of my family. I would give to charity. I would make the world a better place with that, right? Like, because I, in my lifetime, could never spend $85 million. And Taurus, they know that they deserve $85 million, right? Like, they might be able to spend it. Like, Taurus likes the comforts, the finer things in life. And so this card does ask us for patience. It does ask us to dream bigger. But it also asks us to let go a little bit, because that's what faith is. Letting go. Faith is knowing that even if you are in a dark time, the card talks about the dragonfly that is underwater and in the dark for 4 years before it becomes a dragonfly. 4 years. Imagine being underwater in the muck, in the dark. The dragonfly doesn't know it's going to become a dragonfly. It thinks that this is its world. And it does the work it needs to do. And then all of a sudden it breaches the water, and it's this beautiful creature that it had no idea that it could become. And the same thing, they use the imagery of the baby in the womb. And it's the same thing, right? Like, we start out in a womb. We start out in the darkness. We start out just hearing kind of the muffled sounds of outside and thinking, this is our world. And then we come out into this bright, loud space. And it's alarming at first, right? Like, what do? What's the first thing we do when we're born? Is we cry. We're like, what happened? I was in this cozy space. Because even in the darkness, sometimes you can get comfortable. You can get comfortable in your darkness because it's familiar. And this is what I know. And this is my place in the world. And you get complacent. And then when you get, so sometimes it's like the careful what you wish for, right? Because sometimes you might think, I want $85 million. And then you get it. And then it's like, oh crap. Like, I'm in a whole new tax bracket. I got to figure out what that looks like. I got all these people with their hands out, right? What happens? Like, do you hit the lottery? Would you tell people? Because what happens, right? People come, okay, you've got it now. Give it to me. And so, even though one of the first things that comes to my mind when I think about having that amount of money is charity, I also know that would become overwhelming because you can't, if you give away every dollar you have, then you got nothing left to give, right? So, and if you, I think it might have been 50 Cent that said that he refuses to give anybody money, even though he's got it. And it's not out of selfishness. It's because he says, you come to me and, you need something. I'm going to give you a job. I'm going to give you advice on how to create it for yourself. Because if I give it to you, you're going to be back on my doorstep tomorrow because it's going to be gone. Right? Like, we all have to go through the darkness. It's the same thing with kids. I am the guiltiest person of this. I am still struggling to learn this lesson that when my kids are struggling, I cannot swoop in and fix it. Because when I do that, I rob them of those skills and those lessons that they need from this struggle. And so there's all these things that come with getting your dreams. And so you come out of the darkness and it's going to be glorious. But sometimes that light hurts. And sometimes those noises are too loud. And now you gotta find a new comfortable. It's worth it, but you gotta find a new comfortable. So I think that's the lesson is my original instinct was work harder, right? Like, this is a seed and we're tilling the soil. And I heard very loudly, no. Have faith. Let it happen. Big things are happening. For me, for you, for us all, but we have to let them happen. You can get all of the messages in the world. You can have all the skills in the world. You can have all of the best intentions in the world. But if you're not listening, if you are not letting the blessings come, if you are blocking them because you are trying to hold too tightly to this stubborn vision that you have for how it's supposed to be and how it should be and how it should work, and this is right and everything else is wrong, you will block yourself from the blessings. The blessings that are coming are better than you can imagine. That's the message in this card today. Better than you can imagine. They're better. Let go of your version of what that is. And let the blessings come. Let yourself be happy. Let yourself be excited and enjoy the birth into your dream, because it is going to be better than you can imagine. I'm going to pull more cards. ko-fi.com/Dandelionland. Head over there. Check it out. See if we got more with these. I live in you.